Hello everybody, my name is Solo. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about challenges in the new update and the biggest glaring issue about this update. Now, I already gave praise where it's like, yeah, okay, it's good because, well, the update's making people think outside the box and not just AFK, macro grinding, but there is a big issue with the update. And it's something to do with actual units themselves. So let's talk about it. So the biggest issue with the new update is the fact that it's going to very much tell you who was relying on older units versus who wasn't, or who has like the higher end newer units. So for example, for people who have like hash slinging slasher and the new legendary Patrick from the conch summons and like newer units at high star levels, people like YouTubers or people who whale out on the game aren't gonna have as bad of a time on this as normal people will. And I think that's an issue just for the simple fact of a lot of people's like main teams now are comprised of older units. For example, look at my team. It's comprised of one of like the very first secret in the game. But if you compare Cyborg Plankton to someone like, I don't know, Hash Slinging Slasher, perhaps, then you would start to see some issues. Anyway, meanwhile, somebody like me who has been playing the game since, well, the beginning, who hasn't been lucky to pull any of the new stuff, including, Hash Slinging Slasher, hasn't gotten Sponge Hinge yet, hasn't gotten the Secret Sea Bear. I'm just kind of SOL, if you guys know what that means. Meaning that since I don't have, the newer units, besides like Band Geek units, I'm just kind of at a disadvantage. And like the only unit that's new that I've gotten that would probably still fit under the meta is probably Richard, because of just how much damage he does. But like looking at someone like, I don't know, Bemi, right, who went into I think a tier 2 on the Frozen Con Street that had the defense and the 1 life, loading in with a secret formula Hash Slinging Slasher or Pursuit Sponge Hinge, secret formula Gary, who is the best slowing unit in the game, but you have to get the Gary out of the conch summons, something that still I think needs more ways to get conches, which I'm hoping that's what Tower is gonna help with. But has a Krusty Krab that is, I'm gonna put the Krusty Krab over there, but has a Krusty Krab that's shiny Wumbo and 5 or 3 stars, which mind you, mine's 5 stars, but it's also not fully a shiny Wumbo Krusty Krab. Like it has no extra stuff on it, but also has a Sea Bear that's secret. And then of course the Elastic Waistband, which apparently people still have as like one of the better ones. So yeah. But then there's like other people, and I'll tell you about some other people's loadouts. Okay, yeah, so then what is it? So ML, who again, if I ever mention a YouTuber, it's usually because I actively watch them. I'm not sitting there trying to, called him out or something. I actually do actively watch a lot of the YouTubers who make content on SpongeBob TD. But ML, who, if you guys don't know, is also another SpongeBob content creator, he put out a video, and in his video, he has the new spot, which I was irritated when I got the Patty Obsessed Squidward, because A, I haven't gotten it after so long, and B, it's kind of obsolete at this point. Because it was one of like the first challenge units besides Snow Mollusk. And to be honest with you, like, I don't think they're really that good anymore. But he has Spot, the new Lord Poltergeist, the Mythic, a Shiny Wumbo 5-star Bang Geek Squidward, which I'm sad I never got Wumbo on my Squidward. A 5-star Shiny Wumbo Richard, you know, something I could never hope to do in the next, you know, year and a half or something. And then a Sponge Hinge with Secret Formula, and the Gary with Jellyfish Jam. AKA a lot of different units that a lot of people who are very much free to play, or just average players who aren't spending tons of money on the game, wouldn't have. That's why I always get a little bit irritated when, like, I get the whole point of, oh yeah, let's check out what the units feel like when they're just like super, you know, super stuff with 5-star Shiny Wumbo, like secret and stuff like that. And it's like, cool, but like, most people aren't gonna get it like that. Most people are very much only going to get like base versions of units and not Shiny Wumbo versions. And I'm waiting for the comment in this video just to be like, well, actually, I think SpongeBob is the best free-to-play game because you can trade. And I'm just gonna literally look at the trading like for a split second in the Discord just to tell you how abysmal it is. Let's see. Let's see. Looking for an offer for Hashling Slasher. Trading. All of this stuff. Trading Sea Bear and Cyborg for Dream Gary. Trading for Dream Gary. For Dream Gary for Henge. Secret Formula / Hash Slinging Slasher. 5 Dream Garys for an Ultra Treasure. Trading 3 Cyborgs for Sea Bear. Trading 4 Cyborgs for Secret Formula Sea Bear. Like, some of these people actually think that these units are worth like gold and time and a half. And they're really, like, a lot of them are looking for the, like, either the new characters in Shiny Wumbo already, or like the Band Geeks in Shiny Wumbo, which again is a chance game. You're basically just playing a game of chance. But yeah, trying to trade in this game most of the time sucks. Like, genuinely, I've seen so many people just basically trying to upsell what a unit is worth. That's why I hate unit value most of the time, because it's literally just, well, how can I scam you today? That's basically it. That's like all the trading is half the time, is just, okay, who's getting scammed? Either the person who's trading you the items is getting scammed because they don't know what they're worth, or you're actively getting scammed because the person who's trading you knows what they're worth, but you don't. Like, there is no in between. Also, very much so, it's diabolical that the oh look, it's Street. Oh yes, hardcore. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's actually kind of diabolical that like some of these are just absolutely nuts. That's another thing that's going to start happening is people are, because of them putting out the recommendations of what people's levels should be, they're going to start going, okay, well, if you want to play with me, you have to be level 100 plus or else I'm not going to play with you. And it's like, geez. So now people are going to start gatekeeping challenges by level, which, while it is like, while people, I understand people doing it, there's also going to be people who are not level like 60 or something like that who are going to have good units. Like, let's be honest here. I need to go through and try out like different setups for challenges because I do have like a decent amount of characters. I also just need to see if I can get different traits on my units. I just noticed that this whole time my thing's not been full screen, but like I think I'm still trying to get secret formula on this guy because I've been re-rolling like crazy. I spent all of my golden re-rolls on this guy. Or do I get you know what? I think I might keep sidekick for now. Actually. Now, Richard is another one where you would probably benefit from secret formula, but like, do I want to put secret formula on him? I don't know. Who's another good character that I have? Quickster's alright. Oh yeah, I got another Richard, by the way. I do have some chests to open as well. So yeah, we'll go ahead and open some chests real quick. But yeah, it just kind of sucks because it very much feels like the original mythics are basically day by day going further and further down, while the new units are just basically there to push everything out that isn't the new stuff. So I can't wait for this is the meta and it just be like Spot, Lord Poltergeist, Dennis, like all the new units, and then they're like, you can't join if you have like the Fish or Schmitty Warberman Jensen, or you can't join if you have these guys, but if you have Lord Poltergeist, you're okay. Like, that's my big thing, is this is very much highlighting the fact that we're gonna run into the same problem FNTD has for me, where your older units are gonna be garbage, and your newer units you're gonna have to get and then wait to see if they're even gonna still be good in the next few weeks because something else might come out that just pushes everything else out of the meta. Like, and that's the only thing that's like very sucky about new updates, is this happens, especially with games that don't really put in a way to make it so then older units are still going to be viable, but instead make new units that make it so then either you have them or you're just behind. Which, by the way, I'm only at level 68. And I'm only like prestige 7. Because I haven't really been grinding AFK like I used to. I've been kind of here, there, and everywhere. But yeah. Prestige 7. But anyway, I think I'm gonna stop rambling for now. Definitely hope that their next updates are gonna be something that helps with the problem of knowing now that like my group's not gonna be good enough. Because let's be honest, I'm gonna, without any boosts, you have to do a challenge like 15 times to open one crate. Meanwhile, they're selling them for Robux. Just still want to point that out. Still being sold for Robux. At least now you can buy a secret chest if you want to, you know, sell your soul. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. If you guys did like the video, hit the like button, comment down below. What do you guys think about the whole balance and everything like that? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one.